haven't made a video in a while. Let me turn that up. Oh, I have a bit of lag. I'm sorry. I haven't made a video for a while. There was a reason for that. 1, I haven't had time. 2, college. And 3, I haven't been feeling so good. I haven't had the headset. I haven't been able to think of what the video could be. So, I'm going to tell you what happened today. So, just as a side note, I am ill. I have been ill for a few days. So I've got sniffles, I can't breathe properly through my throat as I have big tonsils. But today went amazing. I came down the stairs, did some drawing. I was able to do a lot of drawing on Dobby's mother, which I'll be making a post about hopefully soon. I then played Forsaken with Toaster. That was fun. We did some Yowie. While I waited for him to finish his round so we can play VR chat. Even though I did mean VR. So we load up. I take him to my home and then we go to his. Here's the fun thing. I haven't been into Audience Anarchy for a very specific reason. There are people in there that are mean. The only place I've been able to go where it isn't mean straight up is the furry place. A place that you get alcohol. Fake alcohol. And other places. Even then, still a bit off-putting, but it's fine, I'm used to it. So, we went to Audience Anarchy. We started up a new world. We joined a previous one. We started a new one. We played that for a bit. Originally I made a post about this. It was pretty long. But then the laptop reset itself. So I'm gonna talk about it. I don't know what I'm gonna call this video. I'm probably gonna say what I need to say, end recording, and then play whatever. I haven't eaten all day, by the way. Just keep that in mind. The only thing I've drank was water, and that was late last night. And I ate some pickled pork and cheese. A few cheese slices. It's not because I'm ill, it's because of what happened. Okay, so we were playing in Audience Anarchy. It started to get a bit rowdy. I saw an avatar. I kind of stopped looking at the avatar, and it was an avatar of a kid with its mouth down to its feet. I nearly threw up. I then started having these things going on. Let's just call it a no-face attack. It wasn't a panic attack, it was just my thoughts were getting a bit foggy. People weren't helping, so we finished the last one. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna mutant crap. So I put an avatar that's completely invisible. I stood near Toaster, and then turned into my sad avatar, which you've probably seen in another video. I'll probably link that to a short or something of this. But I was trying to tell Toaster without speaking that I wasn't okay. He asked me and I said no. Then we went to a new world. We went to the furry place. Let me have a look where it is. I might go there. Furry hideout. We went to furry hideout. It was fine. I was upset. I was trying not to be too upset because I don't want to upset Toaster. So I hid under a chessboard while waiting for him. I thought he was already there because I checked and his username was there. But then he loaded in. He was looking for me. There were people coming past me, so I kept moving. I shrank. So you see where my tail is? That would be near my head. And I was under the chessboard. and I was trying to tell him. So then I found a rainbow pen. I wrote rain in rainbow, and I wanted to show him. I really wanted to show him because I thought, oh yeah, if I can make Toaster somewhat happy, it'll help me in a sense, because seeing Toaster happy makes me happy. So, I used, let me get the avatar. I used lavender. Now, lavender is one of my fairy ones. So, I wrote down whatever I was saying. By the way, Toaster is the same height as me. Didn't have clothes on before, unless I'm blind. I was pointing with the pen in my hand to the writing. Toaster thought I was telling him to go away. So I pointed again, and I pointed the pen down. Obviously, now I know it was probably because of the wings or a misunderstanding, or Toaster can't read people like I can. But now this is where it gets upsetting. Toaster knows about No Face. Toaster knows about the paranoia and crap, and that I don't feel happy. So he then thought I was trying to ask him for some alone time. So I thought, okay, he's walking away because he's probably thought, oh yeah, I'm asking him to go away. So, because normally when that happens, Toaster comes back, and he didn't. He was. I'm not a jealous person, but when it comes to Toaster hanging out with people, and not including me, like at college, Toaster see this, he's not gonna like it, but I don't really care, but I don't care. I like his friends, but I don't like them because some of them are horrible. I like them, they're good people, they make him happy, but I don't like them. He then left, so this is back to being in the fairy place. I was hiding in the crystals because I was sad, because he left me alone. When I needed him. So, I got upset, naturally. I'm trying to explain without sounding like an absolute asshole. So Toaster left. I was trying to find somewhere safe because people kept passing. I then found a cliff edge. I was trying to look for that lighthouse because I know the lighthouse, no one goes there. A person found me. That person was chasing me, asking me to play a game. I was obviously walking away and they wouldn't leave me alone. This is when the bad stuff happened. So I ran away. I was having this panic symptoms, but it wasn't that. It was more of the back brain, so No Face attack. And back brain, before I've said back brain is just whole of this, but there's actually 3 layers. There's the thinking, the front bit, the actual thought process, like people always think they're gonna die or how they die. I already think about that. You don't need to talk to me about that. I already know. But the death bit, I'm scared of death. That's the only. But the No Face thing, that's more of a feeling of something that I don't know what it is. So sorry, this has been happening all day. So I decided to go into the area where the pens are. I grabbed a red pen and started drawing circles. Like this. I even drew a pentagram. While people were talking about the Sonic fandom or whatever. The fact that I remember that doesn't mean it was full on. Toaster was hanging out with these people. There was not a lot. There were 9 people in total, including Toaster. It wasn't a lot, but it still felt overwhelming. I then decided, oh yeah, Toaster's not gonna come and help me, so I better try and self-soothe. Or do something. So I go to the area of a little place. You go down a certain area and you find this little shack. I go there and I see this light. Now, normally, normal people who don't have paranoia or any scary shit think, oh, that's a light. Not me. I thought that was a person with no name tag. I was terrified. It terrified me, and the fact I'm making a video about this is because I want to get it out there. I'm ill. It's close to the time of the month everyone has. I'm pretty sure I can feel it brewing. Content creation helps, so I decided, oh yeah, let's make a video. I'll make it better, but no, I'm talking about it, so I can get off my chest. As soon as I'm done this, I'll make a video, neat, whatever. I don't really care. So, I go to another place. I hear a noise, and I'm like, oh, what's that? And I look around and I'm scared, so I reset and I go to the main bit. And then I leave. Because I was trying to find some way to soothe myself. So I went home. I went to I'm Alone, which has music. Originally, I was going to go AFK and put on YouTube, but my browser didn't side with it. It put up 2, it went away. Crunches with the bug I had before, which I tried to make a post on. I then come back thinking, yeah, I'm gonna try and at least try and socialize. So I changed my thing to mute because I had my mic off. I didn't want to talk. So I grabbed a pen. I prepared myself. I looked for Toaster, and then it started happening again, because normally Toaster's around me. This might sound weird, but I only see Toaster a few times a week. For most people, they're like, oh yeah, that's perfectly normal. Not for me. Because the people at college are acquaintances. Even though I have a Discord, we laugh, joke, communicate, we like the same things. They're not really friends. Now, Demon, Toaster, and another friend, they're my friends. I had another one, but I really don't like their mother. Their mother freaks me out, and I've heard some stuff about them, and the other day I was on Roblox with them and they told me to leave, so that kind of upset me. But anyway, back to the thing. The only one who could get on VR chat? No. Me and Demon don't really talk much. We talked about D&D, we had some arguments. But I've got to the point I'm like, yeah, people don't like Demon. It's an acquired taste. A bit like tofu. But Demon's Demon. You have to have the acquired taste. Now, some of you love him. Them. Oh, whatever. I call him because I've known him as him. I get confused. Or I just say... I was going to say their name. This is the second time. So, I rejoin. I run to get a pen. To write. I look for somewhere safe. It then gets loud with the safe places. So I run to get a pen. To try and write. Or communicate. So I had it with me. And Toaster was looking for me. Trying to tell him he had to leave. Because it was like 5 or something. I think. No, it was around about 3. I thought it was 5, which would have made more sense. Anywho, I remember going mad. I ran away. I walked past him. I didn't want to talk to him right then and there. I wasn't listening. I knew he was leaving, but I was like, oh yeah, he might be back. Sort of thing. So he leaves. I think he leaves. So he was just standing there, and I was like, with the pen, I stood in front of him, and I was like, yeah, I'm here, I'm with a pen, I want to talk to you, I want to say something, and then his avatar just disappears. So he was AFK. I now know that now. But I didn't leave, and I put on all caps after he says, oh yeah, I'm leaving for dinner, I'll see you later. And I was like, why did you leave me on my own? I needed you. You left me on my own. Now, normally I'm like, okay, Toaster's being Toaster. He likes to socialize, he likes to be Toaster. Not when he's the only person in that world. The only person that's making me feel safe. I don't want to be coming out of VR and having nightmares, or not being able to sleep, or not being able to eat, which I can't do now. I'm gonna try and eat and drink and stuff, but still, I didn't want to eat when it was tea time. So, he left a message saying, I'll see you soon, or something like that, and I put, if I'm lucky. Before that, I put, thank you for being my friend, even though originally it said, thank you for helping No Face. Very aggressive. I didn't mean to. I was upset and angry. And then I left the message, if I'm lucky. Now, if you didn't know, on my Discord bio, I wrote a bit about Dobby. Now, Dobby is a creature that can't be hurt physically. They can be hurt mentally. And the only people that helped him was his closest siblings and his mother. Now, in my case, I have Toaster and my mother. And some part of myself the past 2 years have been non-stop death so far. First, Sparkles dies. I'm like, okay. I cried a lot. I haven't seen her grave. And then Pebbles dies. I'm like, okay, I need a tribute to both of them. And then days ago, I see a video made by Drumsy. Now, if none of you know who Drumsy is, he's amazing. And he had someone who he had known for a long time. I think it was like 5 years. Her name was Illy. Scottish girl, Illy. I found out she died. Now, if you didn't know, it's hard to tell a joke to an autistic person. I don't get them. I kinda understand. That's me trying to do air quotes. Air quotes. But, I got upset. I couldn't finish it, but then I finished it. Now I've been watching her videos. The videos with her. She makes me laugh. Along with a lot of people. But I found her through Drumsy. And before that, no, I watch VTubers. And I know this is going off topic. We're done with that. I've got it out of my system. I learned. Now I love Cinder. I didn't know that she did something bad to the VTubers. A few of the VTubers I love. And then I found out Iron Mouse is leaving the company she was in because they were asses. That's how I got it. I might be wrong. You can tell me in the comments or whatever. But then I found out about Annie. If you don't know who Annie is, Annie's like a succubus fox, I'm guessing. I love her. I've known her to be with Neuro and Fetal. She was Neuro's VTuber mama. She made her models. So I was like, oh my god, you're like Neuro's mom. You are amazing. I love your art. You're amazing. And then I found out she's been gone for a few months. Now, I'm not that into... I'm not like a binge watcher. Like, watch Minecraft AGs now and then. But then I found out a few problems. And then she took a hiatus. I think that's what it's called. I would never take a hiatus. I'm gonna always be on YouTube. I'm watching stuff constantly. I'm gonna make posts now and then. I'm here. If you want to be me, be everywhere, I'm gonna be on, well, Discord. I have it on my phone. I have it ready and available if you want to chat. And then I see other people interacting with Neuro. I'm like, okay, you guys are amazing with her. And Neuro is lovely. I originally thought she was an AI. I still can't believe she's like one of the best AIs I know, including Evil. I'm like, oh yeah, you should see the Neuro twins. Neuro-sama and Evil Neuro. Evil and Neuro are amazing. Now, Fatal, not to be rude on a fellow British person, but Fatal, the only time you're interesting is if you're like interacting with them or coding. That's a bit interesting. Or drinking. Some of the interactions he had with them, and I watch VODs and clips, are amazing. And I'm like, I would love to do that, but I don't have the processing power or anything else. So I make the OCs. So back to what I was saying. All this bad stuff has been packing on, and then I've got college stuff. Now, college has a very, very funny habit of screwing you over and then putting the assignments back to back. Now, I'm lucky I get to finish a few of them. I have to present it like next week, a practice presentation. But I have 2 assignments due on the 13th of February. Now, you might be thinking, oh yeah, that's probably easy for you. You're probably really intelligent, or you probably got it easy. Or something, because some people think that, or if you know about it, you would think, oh yeah, that's kind of hard. Multitasking. But then you have to think of what the assignments are. Now, some of them are about researching things I love. Event planning, making events, making my father's laughing like a witch. Event planning, enterprise making, streamers, streaming stuff. But then it comes to the research and the health stuff I can do if it's not about me. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fail one of them that was due yesterday. Not because I didn't hand it in. I handed it in. I couldn't write about myself. I don't like it. Even talking about myself. I can say, oh yeah, I like art, I like anime, I like cosplay, I like anime, I like music. But when it soon as comes to what frustrates you, what makes you upset, what can you do to fix it, I can't. This can't be fixed. This can't be fixed. So I have to live with my impurities. And I have to live with the fact that I'm not going to be able to do everything I want in the time I want. Because as far as I'm concerned, I don't need to eat and sleep as long as I'm doing something. I'm not crying, by the way. I already did that. Silently, I hope. But bung them knows. Because I'm ill. I've had a bad throat. Probably gonna get a bad throat afterwards and a headache. I'm gonna finish this recording. I think I already said that, and eat and then come back to it and chill. I want to know your views. This is probably I was just talking to my dad about pie. What I'm gonna have for date. Because it is 8 o'clock, which is my meds time. I've been having them late lately, or forgetting them. But then, let's go back to the other thing. Either I make a video today, another one, or I just post this. But I try to put in the post that I'm worried me and Toaster are not going to be friends anymore. And I don't know why I'm flipping this off. I'm worried we're not friends anymore. I'm worried if, for some reason my brain thinks, oh yeah, he's not safe anymore, he's not gonna help you. I don't want that to happen. So, here's a message from me. If you got this far in the video, I might keep talking, I might not, I'm not sure. If you can't talk to someone about it, at least find someone that knows you. Like me and Toaster, my mom has said we don't need to talk, we're just there. We help each other out, but today, first bit, perfectly fine. We were having fun. As soon as we hit a few snags, normal. We go to, I think it's because I'm ill, I'm not sure, it might be me, it might be my fault. I might be a bad friend if I think about it. I try to help, but what Toaster said on Discord kind of upset me. So I changed my entire bio. And I put Dobby Kushiku, which is my OC, and R.I.P. Elizabeth, because I think I put in some point at it, I think I want to sleep and never wake up. Because that's how I felt at the time of writing it. I'm gonna leave it. And I put the world of my dreams, the world where Dobby lives. Yeah, it's hard, it's full of magical crap, it's scary, but at least it's better than here. Here, there's no magic, there's no solution to anything. I don't mean you click your fingers and you're like, oh yeah, I've done this work. You still have to do the hard work, and I know that. That's not what I meant. Because at least in that world, you don't need friends. I could have like an imp as a friend, or a little demon, or a devourer, or some creature that would get it, or some person. And you know what? Might be them. And I know I'm probably being dramatic, which is what I try to put in post before every fucking set. Sorry for the language, I'm trying not to swear. But I'm thinking of not doing anything rash. I'm still gonna be here, obviously. I love everything. For how things have been going, I'll be lucky if I make it out this year. At least, I don't mean I will die. I don't mean that. I mean, I'm not joking about that, by the way. I originally thought, yeah, I'm not gonna make it through this year. This year's gonna be like last year, and the year before it's gonna be trashy with a few happy. It's been happy, but it's got worse. It might be because I'm going through another puberty cycle, which is what I told my friend. But it's not. So I decided to say, screw it. If it will do it, my avatar will do it. Fuck you. No bad vibes. I'm fine. I don't have that anymore. Because bad vibes are everywhere. I'm gonna produce them more than ever. Ow. Again, I'm worried Toaster won't be there. He has his own life. But, again, might be a bit dramatic. Because I'm upset. Because I'm hurt. I'm always one. I have been. But, just for the sake of this, I'm just gonna say, Toaster, if you see this, hi. You go to you, buddy. Why am I doing that hand gesture? If we end up not being friends anymore, or best friends, I'm fine with that. You got your own friends. I just have to remember, if that happens, I have to be prepared. Because I have acquaintances. I've said that. I need to wipe my face 1 second. Yeah, Nitz wasn't upset, by the way, so I have to. Ew, that is disgusting and rank. Elizabeth, you're a disgusting person. You're making your headset dirty with your nothingness. It might be allergies, to be honest. But, and I have to be prepared. I'm mostly saying because the only friends I've got are actually like, hey, we understand you. We like almost the same things. Now, one of my friends, I want to punch him some next because he seems like a posh guy. And then I got Demon and Toaster. And Demon, if you ever watch this, which you're probably not because you haven't seen my channel for a long time, you're probably not because you're more involved with your own things. But what? Okay. I'm gonna finish off the bed, because I have my meds, but Demon, quite taste. But Toaster, I have acquaintances. They're not really my friends. I have some on VRChat, I have some in the community I've made, I have some in college. But I only have Toaster as a real friend. I know Demon's my real friend, everyone else is. But he's the only one my mum has seen, and his mum has seen, that we're good friends. So, I'm just gonna say this. To the collective, I'm biting myself. Oh, I feel like I've put wet one in my eye. Oh shit. Tears, allergy, and stuff in your eye does not mix. Okay, I'm gonna just suffer. Yeah, I think I got shit in my eye. Anyway, this might be posted today, or it might be posted tomorrow, which is this Sunday. But just know, if you need me, I'm there. I will make these videos as much as I can. I'll make shorts as much as I can. I'm here for you. I want this place to be as safe as other communities. Yeah, it can be a bit hectic, but there's always the Discord, there's always the posts. Even if it's just to say, hello, how are you? Or, hi, I've got this art to show you. As long as it's positive, it's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna be, this is on a side note, I'm planning to rebrand as just Elizabeth. Yuna Yuki Sakura will still be there. She's still a character I've got, but she'll be a character. She'll no longer be my VTuber name. I will be Elizabeth Shadowhollow because that's the most I resonate with. And to me, that's my name. So, anyway, I will see you in the next one, and I hope you have a wonderful time. Remember, watch your favorite videos, do your favorite things, be happy, be healthy, be, and no matter who that is, just remember, as long as it's something that makes you happy, obviously not murder, but as long as it makes you happy, you can tell me. If it's sitting with your pet, or being with your family, or being with your friends, or playing Pokemon or Cookie Run, which I started, so there'll be a Cookie Run video before this or after this one, Joshua. So yeah, I will see you in the next one, and hopefully, next time I'm here with Toaster, I'm gonna tell him. Hopefully I remember. If I don't, screw me. Me is probably gonna watch this though, and I'm gonna be abusing me, but I'm allowed to do that. Anyway, enough of the depression. catch you guys on the flip side. And I'll see you. I've already said that 3 times. I'll see you in the next one. My nose is burning. Everything is burning. I've been hot, I've been cold, I've been sweaty, I've been disgusting. What else is there to human life? By the way, if you didn't know, Dobby can get ill. So he's not immune to everything. He can still do it. Nimio are still, like, that's the type of god killer, by the way. They can still get ill. I just wanted to say that. Because I'm still expanding the lore, but I'm forgetting the old lore, so I have to kind of do my thing. Do my thing. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Elizabeth is not dead. I'm still here. But just no faces here too. And a few beings. Also, I'm a toaster imposter. So if you guys want the codes to becoming toaster, I will show you later in the next video. Thank you. You guys have been helpful.